Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Breaking It Down, the series on my channel where I take songs that I made and I read the lyrics, or sing the lyrics rather, and break them down and what they mean. Last week I did the song Off Vibes. I got a text, congratulations, you text filming, wowed me, you are now video. And last week I did the song Off Vibes. And this week I'm going to be doing the song When I Was Little. I wish we could really turn back time to when the sun was bright and we didn't seem to mind. And I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Well, it's definitely not one of my most favorite songs, but it's definitely one of the most moral lessons. And I find this is the part in the middle. This is like not even really the middle. It's more towards the end of the album, and it starts to, in my opinion, it starts to lose a bit of momentum. Songs are kind of me. I feel like When I Was Little and the next song, what's it called? What Could I Do? Those are both mediocre songs, I feel like. When I was little, I asked myself a riddle. Is life real and how I feel? Sometimes I wish that I could just go back to a time where everything was great. When we play games and didn't call each other names. Man, those were the days. Wish I could go back. It was alright. There were no fights, only peace tonight. I feel like when you're a kid, everything's happy, like, it's all peaceful, like, nothing matters. It's not a bargain with a motherfucker flight. I don't know if this village is my sight. Just wait until the day, till the night to make your strike. There's no rapping in this song, but this is the closest thing to rapping there is in the song. Sometimes I wish we could really turn back time to when the sun was bright and we didn't seem to mind. Now all that's left is staying on the grind. A purpose in life is the only thing I can't seem to find. I feel like this kind of hits home hard for a lot of people because, sometimes you do wish you could turn back time, and it is hard to find a purpose in life for certain people. I'm not saying for me, but for people, especially once they graduate college, there's this point where am I going? What do I want to do with my life, And when you're young, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to stress about that. You don't even have to think about that. You know what I need? A time machine to go back and relive great moments when we wondered what makes thunder. Is it really angels bowling? What makes leaf blowing? I was never knowing. All of these, they seemed mysteries to me. I shouldn't dwell on the past. It went by so fast. I feel like time, in the moment of being young, time went by. It went by slow, but now it went by fast. And I bet next year, now sophomore year is going slow, but then next year I bet I'll be like, oh, sophomore year went fast, By the way, I'm a sophomore, because when we were a kid, at least me, I was always wondering about all these crazy things, like, what makes leaf blowing? How does that work? What is the moon? How is the moon in the sky? All these crazy things. You just wondered about so much stuff. Sometimes my mind will play tricks, we're still waiting on the night. I don't really know what that means. I just felt like putting that in, and then the chorus repeats again. And then we have, last verse. I remember when I got all the Christmas presents. Who knows when I'll get out of this phase of wanting to go back to better days. Let's just move forward, hitting the cupboard. Now let's end this. So actually, there actually is a sound when I say, now let's move forward, hitting the cupboard. There's a sound there. I'll play it. Let's just move forward, hitting the cupboard. Now let's end this. If any of you wondered what it was me. My mic's right here. I can do a perfect demonstration. This is pretty much what I did. I went, let's just move forward, hitting the cupboard. I wanted to, because I feel like songs don't have to be serious. I feel like a lot of times songs are serious, but there's never any funny things in the song. So I'm like, what can I do to make a song funny but still be appropriate? Because I feel like when a funny is not, or what? When a song is funny, it's usually not appropriate and some language. I was like, and I want to keep it clean, so I'm like, well, what can I do to make it funny? And like hitting the cupboard. I turned the microphone off accidentally when I did that because almost everybody does not think it's actually hitting the cupboard. And then I got another text. No, I am not. You are also in my video because you texted me while I am filming a video. One of those. There's not too much. It's just a pretty. I mean, it's a moral and a theme that's been written about time and time again. And well, I don't want to follow the crowd, but well, I guess I do because, I want to make my own stuff. That's what Pure Bad is about. Scientology. Nobody writes about that. But I'm like, well, gotta follow the crowd in some ways. So I'll throw a song about turning back time because I feel like that's a song a lot of people write about. So that's why I threw that song in there. Or that's why I wanted to write about turning back time. Because I feel like it's true in many ways. We wish we could turn back time. Because it was just so much simpler when we were younger. And we don't really realize or appreciate when we were young until we're old. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Next week I will be doing What Could I Do, which is the 10th song on the album. This is the 9th song. Next week I'll be doing What Could I Do, which is the 10th song. And that's next Tuesday, but I will see you all this Friday with a brand new installment of What the H News. Bye everyone.